Completed. That's it.
And we're done.
That's it. That is Persona 5 Royal. A phenomenal.
Yeah. Let's say we
re-release.
play some Tycoon and give our final thoughts, huh?
Sure, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Well, we have like a separate save file with like, oh, we can go to the Thieves' Den.
No, you know, it's a completely, Thieves' Den counts for no matter what player you're in.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh, I didn't know I could,
So,
I didn't know I could do that.
Final spots, anyone?
Actually, I'm gonna stop you right there for 2 seconds because there's one thing I have to do before one of us forgets. Let's issue a huge. What?
Are you talking about the thing where you can actually, for boss fight, the personas and boss fight
No.
items? Okay.
Go
I'm
ahead.
totally.
Go ahead.
Go
I'd
ahead,
like
Lord.
to issue a special thank you to Joey for making time out of his streams to join us for this playthrough.
Yeah.
Christian literally like adjusted his stream time so he could join us for this playthrough. So I gotta issue a huge thanks to him for that.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
it's such a shame. It's a shame we're not going to have errands of souls.
I
Yeah,
know.
we do apologize that they couldn't be here for the finale, but due to some with them as well as like different stuff, or say
Yeah.
they couldn't be here during this time.
I think.
Well,
they're just
before we play Tycoon, I think Nick should say his thoughts first.
fair enough.
Oh my god. Well, first off, I have to give a huge, like, shout out to Atlas and Sega for creating yet another masterpiece on a game that's technically supposed to be a reimagine of the first game, only with newer details. The fact that they capitalized off like the accomplishments of vanilla P5, they made this entire better than in every possible way I could have imagined. And the fact that like a video game can make me feel like all these other emotions other than having fun playing with the game, like sadness. Like sadness for starters. You honestly feel for all these characters. The fact that this game makes me feel that way really is really amazing. And like for a person like me who is not exactly the biggest fan of RPGs, this game's like somehow like I honestly have no words. Like, but bravo to Atlas and Sega. I love this game so much. It's a lot better than vanilla P5. Not to take away anything from what regular P5 accomplished. That game was also a masterpiece, and Royal just made it better.
Indeed.
Lord.
Oh fuck. Oh, where do I start is a better question.
Beginning.
I'm defeated here. Like I just don't understand how they could have made P5 and make it like 10 times better. Like the fact that there was Maruki turning out to be the palace ruler, Sumire not being who she said she was and hiding her past. Well, I shouldn't say hiding her past because Maruki
Running
kind
away
of
from it.
her. She was kind of running away from it too. But I can't 100% blame her because Maruki was brainwashing her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the biggest lesson we all could take away from this right now is you can't exactly run away from your problems. Like, they will always come back and bite you in the ass. Like, I think that's a fact of life right now.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure with everything going on at the moment of this recording, it's impacted some of us in one way or another. Some being good, some being bad. I mean, I can't imagine much
for better or for worse.
Yeah, really, shit's happened in all of our lives, and
the thing about that is that we take those mistakes, learn from them, and keep on going.
Exactly. Like that's a lot.
Yep.
That's a big problem with today's society. People don't want to fix their damn problems. I mean, I just don't. This game really teaches you like you can overcome anything that's in front of you. Like no matter what problems you're going through, no matter what life throws at you, as long as you keeping. Let me rephrase. As long as you keep your head held up high, you can get through it. And holy fucking a half. Buy P5R. If you're confused as to whether to buy P5R or regular P5, buy this one.
Yeah, like if you never played Persona 5, I suggest buying Persona 5 Royal, and don't listen to us. Definitely listen to us, but play this game yourself and see what we're talking about, because I think this game has affected us greatly, far more than most video games, at least for me, that I've played in a while.
Yeah, I started watching Last of Us 2, a playthrough of Last of Us 2 like 2 days ago, and fucking I'm 4 hours in and I'm already about to cry, like straight up. The point I'm trying to make is I can't believe a game actually made me feel like this. P5R, because holy fuck, those were some plot twists.
Plot twists and a lot of big no use thrown at us. Like I never would have expected Sumire was actually a different character. Kasumi was actually Sumire, and Sumire was running from it. I never in a million years would have expected that. Also,
the thing is, I didn't pick up on Joey's slip of the tongue until the moment where that cognitive Kasumi looked at Sumire. I was like, oh, I understand everything now.
Oh, it was.
Before it goes to the next person, I'd just like to point out, Sumire and Maruki, two great characters in this game. New characters, and they were great characters.
Yeah, no shit.
Indeed.
Alright, let's play some Tycoon. Well, me, Farrah, and Joey say our thoughts.
Alright.
Let's get Akechi and Sumire in this Tycoon, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Andrew,
start us off.
Okay, I was going to say my last,
yeah,
but alright.
Go for it. Yeah, you go for it, man.
Okay. Since I don't own a PS4, I'm a loser, by the way.
No.
Anyway,
I don't either. Don't.
I was basically, since the game was announced since the beginning, I basically was already spoiled because of the Japanese basically.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to keep my mouth shut for the entire way through to hear everyone's reaction.
So,
of course, Farrah and Soul managed to get the game later on. Beat the game later on. I didn't have to hold on to the secrets as much, but it's been great. But going through this game and experience, from its ups and its downs,
so many ups, so many ups, so many downs.
Jesus.
It's like I love the new music. I love the new characters.
Yes.
I love.
Go ahead.
Akechi is not tied to story progression until the very end.
Yes, we didn't touch this. We didn't really touch this that much a couple episodes earlier. But the new music they added, holy crap, is that music great?
Oh yeah, holy shit and a half. That's awesome.
Out of all the new songs, I Believe is my favorite one.
I'll go first.
I'm tied between I Believe and Throw Your Mask Away.
But yeah, there's it's interesting to see this group of characters grow to what they are.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end. It's like it is as cliche as it is. It still makes the friendship feel believable with all these characters.
Yeah.
And that giving up is not the option. You have to keep fighting back, no matter what. Even through it's going to be hard in life.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And now that I said that, When the fuck is Scramble gonna come out?
Yeah,
Is
no
what I'm gonna
shit.
say.
I'm honestly very excited for it.
I'm playing that
I'm-
myself.
I'm wondering what's taking them so
I would have played
long.
your twos.
But besides that, I'm looking forward to the future for Atlas for later on,
Yeah,
for what they do.
I can only imagine
and
that.
hopefully improve for things that for the later games as well.
I can only imagine what must be going through their heads for Persona 6. If
Are
they're-
they even working on a P6?
I don't know.
Not yet, I don't think so. But anyway,
It'll probably
Farrah,
be a good long while for that.
Yeah, Farrah, it's your turn.
If there was ever a game that I would play that I would definitely have not seen myself playing, it definitely would have been this.
No. Oh,
I didn't know a lick about the Persona series until experiencing the original Persona 5 a few years ago, thanks to a good friend of mine. Got me pretty invested, so I decided to try and play it for myself. Only problem was I didn't have a console to play it on. Ended up getting a PS4 a few years ago. Ended up getting it for last year, I think now, and P5 was one of the first games that I got for it.
Play the
it through,
twos.
loved it to a T, and then
I'll play
Revolution.
all your tens. Yeah, yeah.
and then come all the way to Persona 5 Royal, and I was blown away,
By
absolutely blown away.
by how they
Just all the changes, the quality of life updates, just everything they changed for the better blew me away. Kasumi, Sumire blew me away. Maruki was an amazing character. All the palace changes were great. The battles felt smoother and more fast-paced. And that the third semester, oh my god, that third semester, I think it just does a fantastic job of blowing you away, keeping you on the edge of your seat, throwing new twists and turns at every waking corner.
and also hitting your emotions heavily.
I don't when I play games, I get invested. I'm fully into the story. I want to see this through to the end.
Yeah.
And it's easy to say P5R was one of the few games that damn near left me in tears. The only other games that have had even a remotely close enough effect to leave me in tears were Xenoblade Chronicles, and there was one other game. It was Xenoblade and one other game. But yeah, P5R has officially been added to the list of games that damn near left me in tears.
with the apes.
Also, don't worry about. Let's not worry about what I'm doing. We're talking about our thoughts in this game. So let's not worry about what I'm doing. It's just we're keeping casual, and I already won.
But
I tend to do that too.
Sorry. But speaking of when you were talking about you were interested in Persona because of a friend, it's thanks to Smash Brothers that got me to know what the fuck Persona was.
Yes, actually, yes. I had never even heard of the Persona series at all. Shin Megami Tensei, you name it, until Joker was revealed for Smash Brothers.
I knew what I heard of the series. I just didn't know what exactly it was. I just kept on hearing about it.
Yeah. But holy freaking crap! When I first learned of it and I played it for the first time on the pathetic excuse for a let's play I did the first time I tried it, I been invested. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. These guys remind me of it, but I've been in love with this game in particular, for the last 2 years now. And if I could, I would like to experience the other games of the series, which thanks to Steam and P4G, I actually can now. But I need money, and I'll get it sooner. I'll get sooner or later. I don't want to get right this minute because there's other things I want to play.
I think Persona Q2.
By the time this goes up, me, Joey, Andrew, we'd probably be doing that live stream thing that he has planned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
But
can
yeah, speaking of Joey, your thoughts?
Oh yeah,
Joey, what are
thoughts?
your thoughts?
Hit it.
Right. I'm gonna try to collect this as much as I can because it's just a really, really long game, and I have a hard enough time like trying to distill my words and like actual thoughts as a whole. So, Persona 5 Royal, the 3 enhanced versions that we have for Persona games. So you have Persona 3 FES, Persona 4 Gold, and Persona 5 Royal. I would say this one is the one that hits the mark best. Not to take away from Persona 4 Golden. Persona 4 Golden is absolutely amazing. Royal was like a natural enhancement as opposed to throwing literally everything in the kitchen sink in. Love what they did with Maruki. What Maruki reminds me of is of Persona 1 and how they're searching for like an ideal reality, an ideal self, that sort of thing. Love Sumere, love that whole twist that they had going there. I also love all the activities that they added, specifically the jazz club. I love how they updated Akechi's social link so it's interactive.
Yes.
Turn it from someone I couldn't stand, someone I couldn't wait to see on the screen. And yeah, that's about it. Ryuji's new portraits look great.
Yes, like the thing they did, the things they did with Akechi this game were amazing. Like every time I played like vanilla P5, I always thought to myself, man, Akechi deserved like a little better. And like now that like we know what his true self is, I wish they could have like done more with that. And this game they did. Like I was seriously like hunting for more interactions with Akechi. Like the things that like the anime does and the anime did, they actually like Joker actually hangs out with Akechi a lot in the anime. Something we didn't get to see in the game, which I think is so sad because the anime sucks.
As though
we don't talk about that.
But the fact that the anime
does something 3 spades, I know. Oh fuck.
But the fact that the anime did something better than the game, was kind of like, wow. But thankfully, Royal fixed that, and they just like did Akechi so well in this game, and his true personality, like it like literally hits us, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Soul's here now.
Soul, what are your thoughts on the game?
Soul?
Hi.
Yeah, we're on thoughts of the game.
Oh, you beat the game already?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're done.
Alright.
Talk.
Are you gonna give your thoughts on the game or what?
You're gonna give your thoughts or
I mean, 9 out of 10. This is a fucking great game. Buy it.
There you go.
All right then.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it.
I will add one other thing to like just kind of my overall thoughts on this is like you want to talk about a game that really emphasizes like because like I explained why I'm doing I'm also doing a playthrough on my channel of this game right now, and a lot of people that regularly watch my stuff, they were a bit confused. Like, I didn't see you doing this game until a lot later. Why did you decide to do it now? It's like, considering everything that's going on in the world right now, this is a perfect game to emphasize and give people that are lacking in the courage to do what they want, and just getting that mindset is to, like, that you can do something.
I think
this game's story is about standing up to injustice and hidden evils, bringing light to things that this society might not know about. And what better way to instill courage and the mindset that you can make a change, you can do something, than playing a game that focuses on a group of students looking to make a change.
Yeah.
That
Like,
is standing up to your problems rather than running away from them.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I think we all at least know one person that's like that in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And sure enough, I'm pretty sure like some of us have like done that in the past and like have worked to face our problems rather than run away from them.
Yeah. I mean, Maruki's absolutely right when he says reality doesn't always make that so. Gotta make that shit feasible. You can't just run away to another fucking reality that's a fantasy and pretend that your problems don't exist. That's not how life works. You gotta fix your problems and get over it.
Yeah.
That's putting it pretty bluntly, but it's the damn truth.
Yes, like that is the truth. Like you have to face like your problems, or else like you can't grow as a person.
Exactly.
The one thing that I feel like...
What bothers me is there's people out there that do not want to fix their problems, no matter what, and that just pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like, nope. Like, you gotta learn to do things yourself rather than rely on people.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's always nice to have that sort of person to rely on, but sooner or later, you're gonna have to do it yourself.
Oh, it's not a bad thing to have like friends to support you around. But it's like, you still have to fix your problems.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously we all have close friends that we all go to in our times of need. So I guess it's not all the way around a bad thing to go for emotional support. I mean, that's something we all can, I think we can all agree on.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one thing that I...
Sorry.
Continue. Just continue.
I was going to say, we've all had pretty low points in our lives. Some even more recent than others, but goddamn.
Yeah.
It really does help to have emotional support.
It really fucking does, honestly.
Yeah, man, like there was even a time like around last year, I began to feel actually depressed. I began to actually feel that way. And I even began to start losing motivation to even do YouTube, which kind of scared me because for like the last like 2.5 years, I have been consistently doing this, like wanting to let this whole channel grow, and the fact that like I started to lose motivation from it kind of scared me. And thankfully, I talked to like my parents and my sisters about it, and I eventually like I got over it.
That, brother. I've heard that. The past couple months I've been pretty down, so yeah.
Yeah.
So it is always nice to have people to help you. But also,
yeah, absolutely.
But also like but I also like didn't like get over it. But I obviously did not get over all that stuff by myself. But there were some things where I actually had to get over it by myself, or else like I wouldn't like feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
and you probably felt better after you got over it.
Yes, actually, yeah. Like,
There you go.
I'm pretty sure all of us like have similar stories on that. We can go on and on about it.
We could go on and on. Personal.
We could go on in our podcast.
Blah, blah. Oh my god, we actually should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so down for
the more we talk about it, the more we really should do it.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway.
But you guys have any? Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
The few things that I feel like most of the things that I want to show off that most of them New Game Plus. Thanks, Sentinel. Sentinel Fusion is New Game Plus. Labyrinth is apparently also New Game Plus. Labyrinth is Boss Battle is also New Game Plus. We didn't show off We couldn't show off Jose's boss battle. We couldn't even show off Samiri's Showtime because of really bad timing.
Very bad timing.
Yeah.
We didn't get.
What can you do? Not everything's perfect.
Obviously,
not everything's perfect, but I at least still had a fun ride doing it.
Obviously,
probably the biggest disappointment is that we didn't hear Ketchy talk about pancakes in the metaverse.
Wait, hold
That
on.
was a,
What?
that was a Mementos quote that me and Andrew, I'm pretty sure everyone else were hoping to see, but we didn't get to see it.
Wait, that's a thing?
Pancakes.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
thing, dude.
I
Pancakes.
posted it.
Hold on, I gotta watch this right now.
Pancakes.
I
I never
posted-
want to think about that again.
No,
Wait, shut up! I have to hear. I was about to say, shut up!
you.
I want to hear it.
Okay, go ahead.
Then I'm letting him watch the video right now.
But yeah.
And, all right. Well, while he watches it, do you guys have any final
I love it.
any
It's so
final
good.
thoughts?
This is
Pancakes.
definitely one of my favorite. Like, well, I'm a sucker for JRPGs. They're my favorite style of game because, well, I'm pretty much garbage at a lot of other games I play, but I feel right at home with this. Like, if you,
Dude, I'm playing garbage at P4G right now. You're not alone. I can't beat Yukiko to save my life.
Well, that's mainly because Persona 5 is more streamlined than Persona 4.
It is.
You're right. I couldn't forge a fucking Jack Frost.
But yeah, I would definitely recommend this game if you're looking for a change and you're looking for a good story, good characters, an amazing soundtrack, and just a great experience.
Yeah.
With a great story. A lot of people don't give this game enough credit because it touches on very sensitive.
Yeah, like the fact that this game talked about like topics that are actually like very controversial, I think is absolutely amazing. Like this game touches on suicide, on like on corrupt governments, and like so many others. Like there's so many topics that this game touches that I think is amazing that they do it.
Persona in general, pretty one series that touch upon a lot of subjects that some people that the general public isn't even aware of. Like how much you want to bet that the news outlet is actually going to praise P5R for just talking about like corrupt politicians. The little girl committed suicide. A little girl committed suicide. Fucking like.
You know, I have a slightly different opinion on what they're gonna say.
What?
I think they're gonna say, "Oh, don't play the game. They're gonna it's all corrupt. It's not good for your children's minds." You know, blah blah blah.
It's also the part where the fan base. It's also the fan base as well.
I won't say if they'll say it for certain, but I think the possibility's out there.
I mean,
the possibility is really out there.
The fandom is something else.
Yeah, it wasn't this bad when Persona 5 the original Persona 5 came out.
Go ahead.
I think it's when I think it started when Joker got into Smash is when it got out of hand. Actually, yeah.
If you think about something to add to this, Vanilla P5 was nominated for Game of the Year when it came out. By the way.
Yeah,
oh right. This is gonna win it.
It was.
This might win it.
If it doesn't.
Wait, what?
This game might win it.
But you also brought up how you said like people are not playing the game as much, because, and I think it has to mainly due to the fact that this is we're on the PS4, and people are looking forward to the future for PS5.
At the
same time, you gotta admit that people are kind of don't like the fact that this is a PlayStation exclusive series for most of its run.
P4 is on Steam.
Until P4G came out on Steam.
You're not wrong. Is the thing.
I just can't. Honestly, once we eventually get another Persona, once we get like, if it ever happens, Persona, if we ever get a Persona game, an actual Persona game, not a spinoff, on the Nintendo console,
that'll be the day.
That will be the day.
Scramble's supposed to come out on Switch.
Scramble. It's gonna be on Switch.
Yeah, it's on Switch. It's just I'm not asking for. I was asking for a mainline game.
Indeed.
Yeah, not a quote unquote spin-off, which is technically a sequel to the to Persona.
Yeah, and the only it's like I have like yes, I do have the means of playing Persona Q1 and 2, but I also want to play the mainline games as well soon.
Yeah.
And that's the problem for
Mm-hmm.
like I want to play Persona 5. You should have played the Joker with it, but all right. But yeah.
Don't mind
I
this.
mean,
I wasn't expecting it.
But yeah, as I was saying, where was I again? Oh yeah. Yeah, basically, I want to play. I really want to play this game as well.
You should have played it with the Joker.
I meant to do that, but I accidentally clicked. Regardless, I still won. Go ahead, Andrew.
I want to play the game, but I don't have the means of doing it.
Yeah.
And I was fearing for the longest time that we may or may not get a Persona game off the Sony until they announced Golden for Steam.
Yeah.
So
which
it
during
raises my hopes that
also,
we'll eventually get the Persona games on other consoles sooner or later.
It is also worth mentioning that during this
not now.
It is also worth mentioning that during this time of recording, Persona 4 Golden came out last week, whereas like during this time it probably came out like a month ago on Steam. But
really.
Still though, it does give people great hope for the future that the Persona series could expand past Sony and go to other platforms, which is something that most fans of the series are desperately hoping for.
Yeah, I really hope that a day does come where we get some more of these games on other platforms because I know there are a lot of people that are dying to experience other games in this series, myself included.
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
Oh my God! Does anyone have any more last?
It's probably how.
Go ahead.
It's probably how people felt like when Kingdom Hearts was on the like Sony and Nintendo, while Microsoft was like being left for the dust for a while.
But
until Kingdom Hearts 3 is on Xbox One for some reason.
It got ported. Then Free got on it, and then later on, they actually got the entire series. Well, sort of the entire.
They sort of did.
They got the 1+2 HD remake.
Yeah.
Basically. So it's still the complete story, but not really.
Entirely, but I mean, I'm not gonna get into like Kingdom Hearts debate or the bundle of the game because it's like I have a lot to say about that fucking series.
That's another series in and of itself.
It's another story for another time.
Well,
Yeah.
All right.
no one else has gotten anything to say. I think we're done.
Besides all
Sorry.
the pancakes, the edgelords, the looking cool jokers, I think that's it.
I mean, everything else we can say is like probably during our podcast because this whole video is going to be an hour of Nathan's reacting to the ending.
Shit, we've been recording
and
We've been going at an hour and a half this one.
I have an idea for our final thoughts. It'll still be up, but I have an idea. And regardless, do we have any more thoughts to say about it?
I don't think so.
There is
Murray is a really good introduction to this game.
There is one more thing I would like to say, and it's not regarding the game. It's actually regarding something else. I really want to thank Nickton, Andrew, Lord, Soul, Aaron. I want to thank all you guys for letting me come on board and do this. This is my first time with you guys, and holy shit, I had so much fun. This is one of the best things I think I've ever could have done.
Technically, it's actually Soul's first Let's Play.
Yeah, it's Soul's first as well.
Technically, This is my first LP. I've been in this video before, but I've never been in like an LP.
Yeah,
really.
Holy shit!
This was really fun. I'm really grateful for you guys to let me tag along with this.
This is our biggest collab right here.
Yeah, it's a
by
big
far.
collab. Like the max we did before this was Chrono Trigger. We only did like
4 people.
5. Actually 6 at one point for 6 or 7 at one point for.
It was 7.
It was strictly 4. It was strictly 4 for Phoenix Wright, and for this one it was 8, right? Or was it also 7?
I think
it was
it's 7, but it was a way
it
bigger
was
series by far.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was 7, but it was 8 because of the before
Before we had the
your phone.
the screen share thing.
Yeah, before the screen share thing, before we had you guys saw it through my iPad, which I'm
Yeah, we
sorry
did.
about.
Oh,
Which I'm
it's
sorry
fine.
about.
We
Like,
didn't know how to do that. To be fair.
It wasn't bad, but once you just
This
started
method-
record like this is like
this
is
method
so
was
much
better. The reason
A few
why I
second
didn't, the
delay,
reason
I'll
why,
take that any
yeah,
day.
that was the reason why I didn't do it because of the delay. I was afraid you guys might not be okay with that, but you guys were, so we did like this.
The 2-second delay wasn't really that fucking bad.
At all.
Regardless, thank you guys for joining me on this, because I didn't want to be alone when I play Persona again like the first time I tried, and I didn't really do that well. You can tell by because I hate that Let's Play. It's still on my channel. Don't watch it, by the way. Don't watch it.
Are you supposed to? Okay, question. Are you supposed to buy the things that are posted here on the stars?
Yes.
We have a vending machine there.
You are.
Vending machine. All right.
There is a lot of things we didn't. There is a lot of things we didn't do at the Thieves' Den, which I'm sorry for, but.
But yeah, can we? How about we buy something for the vending machine just to see what?
All right.
Just to see.
Hey, Jose, you got $1?
Oh yeah, Jose.
Wait. After you have purchased items with P medals, you will be able to place them within the Thieves' Den. Cognitive allies and confidants will come to view and discuss your items. These characters will change when you enter the Thieves' Den or change the item's location. You can adjust these decorations based on your story progress. The interior of the Thieves' Den may even change depending on your decor.
So, Lord, remember all that time ago when you asked about the whole Milady upskirt thing, and I told you that was a thing Yusuke actually asked?
Oh yeah.
Yep, this is how you get that.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
that's literally how you get that.
Yeah.
I said that out of the blue too. Is the worst part.
You didn't even know it was a legitimate thing.
No, I had no fucking clue, dude.
Oh, fucking God, I love it so much. Ooh.
Hey, we actually bought something.
Blue being my favorite color. I actually really like this a lot.
P3, got it.
P3, basically, yeah. I've never played it still.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, regardless.
So
Above all, thank all of you. Thank you guys, all of you, for being here. Like Lord, obviously, Andrew, Soul, Farah, Joey, and Aaron. Even Aaron's not here, which I'm bummed about, but I think
It's
still got
circumstances
well.
beyond our control.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Indeed.
he did give us the okay to keep going. But regardless, thank you all you guys for being here. Like, this was a lot of fun. I did get really infuriated.
Oh, yeah.
I did get really infuriated. I did get really infuriated at times, but that probably just added to the humor of this whole thing. So thank you guys for coming here, and I hope everyone at home enjoyed this whole thing. I hope everyone at home enjoyed it.
I really hope you guys that
I
are
agree.
watching this really enjoyed all the shenanigans that ensued, the wisecracks, the memes, my soundboard bullshit.
Soundboard bullshit, indeed.
the random arguments between me and Nick.
And me and Andrew.
There's a lot of random arguments from
It's a typical night with us. Welcome to the feudal kingdom.
from us being friends to like really random shit to me and Andrew arguing about Call of Duty, mind you. Like, there was a lot of weird stuff that happened.
Christ, I remember that. That was dumb.
It was dumb, but it was also kind
I
of funny.
fell asleep during one of the sessions.
You did fall asleep during one of the sessions. You even had mic problems during one of the sessions too.
That was what led to me falling asleep too. Is the worst part. So I have to clarify this in a
Farah's
video.
internet crapping out every time.
God.
Farah's internet crapping out.
Yep,
My
that
headphones,
too.
I had to jiggle
Discord
my old
being-
headphones. I had to jiggle the cable to fucking make sure they didn't sound like tinted or whatever it was.
Oh God.
And
Discord
I would
being-
like take the cord and put it in my ear so it would stay in place. You know, this oddball bullshit, and it would fall out, and I fell asleep, and I couldn't hear anyone so Nick didn't have to call my cell phone to wake me up.
I think I recommended that too.
Yeah, you did.
I know you did. I actually watched it.
Joey wasn't. Joey, you weren't there for that.
No, he wasn't.
I hope you did get.
Right
I hope
after
you
my
got a laugh out of that one. But
I looked at the video about when I fell asleep to when I woke up. I missed about, what, 5 days, I want to say?
I think it was roughly that. Yeah, 5 in-game days sounds about right.
Well, let's also not forget the fact that I kept on getting kicked out because of Discord being Discord.
Yeah, Discord.
yeah, there were a couple like hiccups with Discord a couple
Like,
times.
that's
beyond our
update.
control.
My screen froze. I couldn't hear you. I had to leave the call multiple times and then join back in.
Oh, the same thing happened to me in Phoenix Wright a couple times. Though.
Yeah.
Discord ain't perfect.
Is this a mobile Discord thing?
Might be.
I have no idea. Like, I rarely use mobile Discord as a whole, anyways.
But yeah, dudes.
But
Yeah.
Before we carry on for like another 2 hours, and
Yeah.
the only thing I think the only thing to say here, Nick,
Yeah.
is the end of the game.
Yep. That's all we got. I hope everybody at home. I hope all you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoy those extras that couldn't make those P5R extras that couldn't make it into the full videos. I haven't told you guys about that. I'll tell you in a second. But I still hope you guys enjoy that at the end of the video, and I just thank you for being with us. And as always,
Thank you for running us at this journey.
I will see you in the next video.
Bye bye.
Let us end the game.
Yes, let us
Goodbye.
end the game.
Leave the wait. Before you end it, leave the thieves' den and then stop it. It's a couple seconds ago. But okay.
That was the perfect time to end it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now let's end it.